Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Are we live? Is this thing on? What's up, Disco Ball Nation? I hope everybody. Oh my God, I changed where the mic is. What's up, Disco Ball Nation? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It is a wonderful and sad day here for us because it's the last Friendship Friday of the season. And hopefully we brought you guys a really long way with our fantasy football advice, our banter. I'm joined by my co-host with the most, my brother from another, my sister from another, what? Never mind. My guy, Sleez Bomb. My Mind is a Weapon fantasy football channel. Introduce yourself to the new folks in case they haven't heard of you, but shit, you've been killing it on YouTube. What? How many subscribers have you had in 48 hours? Like 300. Well deserved. Congratulations on 5K. Introduce yourself to these beautiful folks.
What is up, everybody? Derek, aka Sleazeball. My Mind is a Weapon fantasy football show. Yes, we just hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Cannot thank you guys enough. And it's the last Friendship Friday, man. Football is almost fucking here. Let's go, baby. Let's plug in. I'm ready to banter here. I got a good battle coming today.
Yes, he wants to talk about Michael Pittman, and all I want to do in life is discuss Michael Pittman. But before that, let's tell you guys who's in this lobby. Let's shout out Scrappy Coco, hell of a name. We're at the 105. Sleez is at the 106, so it's going to be a snipe show. We got Willie at the 111. Bad Guys Official really is a good guy at the 110. Oh, Zero Fucks made it in here. Sweet. Let's let the folks know we're live. Yesterday I posted we're live on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, and somebody said go fuck yourself. It was pretty pretty all right, so we got the comments here. Happy Friendship Friday, Willie. Appreciate you, brother. You've been Friendship Friday vet for what, 3 years now? Appreciate you, brother. Sleez raid. Appreciate the raid. And here comes James. What's up, James? Hello all. What's up, Bad Guys Official? Really is a good guy. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're having a great day. One more for the high roller boys. That's all you meant. What's up, all you amazing and beautiful people? A couple of goats there from Bones. Good to see you, man. Friendship Fridays forever. No, man. Bones, you are forever. All right.
I'm on the clock, baby. I'm on the clock.
You're on the clock now.
God, you left him again?
Who? JJ?
I like Nico over him, man. I do.
I mean, hey, that's fine. Last draft of the year. Shout out to you, Terry Rice. Appreciate you, brother. My dogs. What's up, Willie? It will always be Friendship Friday. Hell yeah, man.
I'm on Raw Regettas.
Yeah. Woo! But you guys got to realize, we've been doing this Friendship Friday shit since the Super Bowl. We've been doing early drafts, and we've been really grinding these fantasy football, basketball drafts, giving you guys top tier advice. So it's important that we celebrate, the culmination of all of our hard work, because shit, I just drafted with another community member who's on the guy's Patreon, and he had a sick draft. You saw his draft, Sleez. It was crazy. And people are like, oh, it's impossible for you to get, Nico Collins and Bijan Robinson, vice versa. But Bijan Robinson, and this is way too high. Bijan Robinson and Nico Collins in the first 2 rounds. And I'm like, no, it's not. I've done it for 3 other members of our fantasy football Patreon, and I've done it for myself in the league too. So it's very doable. Sub dudes and dudettes, what's up? Poker guts.
Poker guts.
Poke her guts. It's what we do here at BDE. So he's gonna say Pittman over BTJ and heat up Disco. Just kidding. If he does, he's getting kicked. How's it going, guys? What's up? Zero Fucks. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're having a great day. And here's the guy we helped earlier with a fantastic draft. Now, Cam, this is Cam. Fly Eagles 39. How do you feel about the service you received with our draft assistance today from the DFS Patreon? Forget Pittman. Warren equals Bowers. Oh, Gibbs at 2. My lord, I don't hate that push up. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. I go again on my own. Jahmyr Gibbs. I love that. Let me have it, Sleez. Don't do it to me. Let me have it, Sleez. Don't do it to me. God bless you. And we're off. And I'm going to use my ADP tool tonight with the BB Vision draft, Sleez. Nice. It's a great day to pump out these drafts. Hell yeah, man. 10 out of 10. You want to win, you go to the guys. You go to the guys Patreon FF, and we got a lot going on for you guys. So we'll talk about the Patreon, then we'll tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you could do it too, because there's a spectacular promo this weekend, but we'll get there shortly. But Sleez, why don't you take it away and talk about the Patreon?
So, fantasy football premium Discord, the guys FF. We have 3 tiers: the Embark tier, the Hero tier, the Goat tier. $5, $10, and $20. You get Discord access to us the whole time, live chat with us, trade talks, Dynasty Rankings for every single player, every single trade value, redraft top 200, our pick'em locks. It is time. We are going to make bank this year. DFS Tertiary Plays, one-on-one trade talks. You get the BDE Big Draft Energy Best Ball Guide. And you could also draft with us for the top tier as well, which is what you just saw with Fly Eagles Fly. And you're also going to get our premium slips. So you're going to get one pick'em that's there, for the 5 every tier. And then our top tier will get our pick'em slips for 3 of them. And I cannot tell you how much money we made last year in pick'ems. It was absolutely nuts.
It was glorious. I put my first pick'em in. I put my first pick'em ticket in.
Already? They're up?
I sent it to you. Yeah, they're up. They're hidden under the season long. I sent it to you for what it's worth.
Oh, they're at the very bottom. That's why I didn't see them. Okay.
You just have to search the name and the player that you want. All right, I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave G Willie for you, but I couldn't.
Dirty little rat.
And like week 9 is going to be a situation for me. I was considering elite quarterback, but Josh Allen was gone and Lamar Jackson was still there, and I feel like we're going to see a little bit of a regression for Lamar Jackson. So I'm not willing to pay the piper in round 2.
And that's the farthest Garrett Wilson's fallen in a long time, and you had to take him.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I got to take the values where the values lie. God bless you. Gearing up for 5-year long drafts for the next 3 days. Most wonderful time of the year, sir. But you make sure you guys stick with us and keep rocking with us both on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel and the Sleez Bomb YouTube channel, because we got you guys covered in season. We helped over 100 people make their fantasy football playoffs. This was just my second year as a content creator. I personally helped 19 people win their fantasy football championships. I've won 4 myself, and I'm not in a lot of leagues. So, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, we're not flexing what we do because we just like to show off. We're flexing what we do because we know at the end of the day, this means a lot to you guys, and that's why you guys are here. And it means a lot to us. It means even more to us to help you guys get there. Because, I mean, the celebration, the way it feels, where we know that our research, our hard time, and our dedication has paid off to help you guys get to where you got to get to, that's fine. The easy part is practically over now. The actual draft. It's what you do in season that really matters. So I'm going to be pumping out, my week 1 start sits per position this weekend. Expect them all this weekend for all 4 positions. I'm thinking about doing defensive, special teams, and even kickers, but we'll get there when we get there. Now, this is not a mock draft.
After all the shit you gave me, I get to blow you up if you do kickers and defense.
You gave
me shit for years.
Listen, I give great advice there too. So, guys, what we're doing right now is not a mock draft. It's a real money draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? We're talking about $2.5 million in total prizes. $500,000 goes first. It's total points format. Most points wins best ball. Weekly scoring from weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. It's a $20 entry, and you get to max out with 150 lineups. And drafters just made it easier for you to max out. And Sleez Bomb, this is your 150th draft. So congratulations on maxing out. So what drafters is doing now for this week, I believe it's every 5 or 6 main drafts you do. It's every 6 that you do. You get 1 free entry. So this is the maximum EV weekend for you to max out these drafts, and it's a long weekend. So from today all the way till the end of Monday, because it's a long weekend, you're going to get maximum EV. If you were going to max this joint out anyways, to pump out these drafts this weekend is probably your best bet to really maximize that free stuff that you guys get for, essentially winning life-changing amount of money. And it's best ball format, which in my humble opinion is the most convenient way for you to draft. You got 20 rounds to build your rosters for depth. Each week you start the following positions: 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances will be applied to your weekly total. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. Sleez, what do we do with that garbage?
You get that garbage out of here.
Get that garbage out of here. You literally just draft and forget unless you're winning a life-changing amount of money. And we got a lot of pick'ems, a lot of
these guys are doing
stuff.
Some weird shit here.
Who?
The 1 spot and the 12 spot are all 4 wide receivers. Just looks weird.
That's good. It's good. So sign up today on Drafters Fantasy. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100 Rooskies. You put 25, you'll have 50. You put 50, you'll have 100. You put 75, you'll have 150. My math is mathing today. Let's go. And if you put 100, you'll have a whopping 200 to use here on this site. If you are Canadian like myself, friendly reminder, all transactions are done in U.S. currency, but also all those delicious deposits at the end of the year are there too. All right. This is my brother, one of my best friends on the entire planet. I haven't seen him in a hot minute because he lives in the T-Dot now, which is a 6-hour drive. But I miss you, brother. Bring the fantasy football questions. He says, go Packers. So, like, I told the chat yesterday, right? Because, like, the people who've been following know that, like, I've been saying the Green Bay Packers are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. And last year, I feel validated by, you know, the bet that I made that they're, in fact, going to go there. Especially with the Micah Parsons. But, like, you guys need to know, this is the person that makes me hate the fucking Green Bay Packers. Like, I love this man, one of the greatest human beings on the planet, one of my best friends in the entire world, but fuck the Green Bay Packers, respectfully. But they're going to the Super Bowl. I mean, rule number 1 in the 10 draft commandments, don't be a homer. Not setting lineups at 3 a.m. because NFL is in Germany. Oh, I was going to swear in German, but I realized I don't know a swear in German. It's a fun time to be a Packers fan. Hey, man. Listen, I got the bet when it was plus 2,400 odds. Look, now it's plus 1,200. Hey, Packers to the Super Bowl. I'm here for it. Once again, just because I have my personal biases doesn't mean that I cannot understand and appreciate what good football is. And they got the most complete football team in the league. And this was prior to Michael Parsons. So right now and he's an actual Packers owner. I two of my really good friends are Packers owners, which is insane. I wish the Patriots did that. I would buy shares of the Patriots. But Robert Kraft is one of those greedy guys, and he wouldn't. You know that, like, you probably have friends who have ownership of the Packers, Sleez?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that was the fucking bottle or my tooth. Jesus Christ. Pack the car. All right.
Let someone fall to me, please. Guys.
You wanted to talk about that Michael Pittman.
Oh, I got a good one. So everyone in chat, listen up here. This is why you draft Josh Downs. This is why you draft Tyler Warren this year. So,
by the way, I'm the original Tyler Warren truther for anybody who's fucking listening. So yeah, please keep going.
Okay. So Colts scheme is the Shane Steichen scheme. Offensive coordinator Jim Bob Cooter runs the zone, power, read, run, play, action offense. That is what they run. That is what they ran last year. He's been there for a couple of years now. Now, why you have to hate Michael Pittman this year with Danny Dimes as the quarterback. And these are next-gen stats. Michael Pittman, since USC, has lined up 65% of his entire career since USC to the Indianapolis Colts on the left side as a flanker X wide receiver. Okay, 25% in the slot, 15% on the right side. His separation rate past 2 seconds is one of the lowest in the NFL, below average by a long ways for Michael Pittman.
Was that just last year or in general?
That's in general. It's in general. Okay. So he's very, very separation rate takes him longer than more wide receivers to get open, right? And they run a zone scheme, play action offense, which you have to think about there as well. Deep targets last year, he had 16, not great at all, bottom of the NFL there as well. Now, Danny Dimes, right-handed quarterback, for some reason, the left side of the field. Now you got to listen to this. This is 5+ yard passes. He's the NFL worst. 10+ yard passes, 68.2. He's the third worst accurate. 20+ yard passes.
Passing
accuracy to the left side where Michael Pittman lines up 65% of the time.
Okay.
He's the worst from 5+ yards, the third worst from 10+ yards, and the fifth worst from 20+ yards. To the left
passing to the left side of the football field.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now look at
wait.
I love that you said that. Okay,
across the middle,
I'm going to
Danny Dimes is gold. 137.5, top 5 across the middle, and I just auto picked. God damn it, CJ Stroud. Talking too much. Now across the middle, he averages green, yellow, yellow. On the left side, he averages red, red, red. On the right side, he averages yellow, 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 yellow. Michael Pittman lives on the left side. Bad year coming for Pittman.
Okay. Pushback. Since Daniel Jones has been in the league, what has his right tackle been graded per PFF since he's been in the league?
No idea.
Okay, so when you are getting hit constantly from the right tackle, giving
Yeah,
up.
but he's been the
I'm
worst.
not. Hey, I let you
quarterback.
finish. You shut your face and you let me finish now.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So when you're getting hit constantly, early and often from your front side pressure spot, for you to be able to catch, turn, make your read, and throw the ball is next to impossible. You look at all the passers who have struggled throwing the ball to the left side or the boundary of the field. It's because the pressure is early and constant. You look at those right tackles that Daniel Jones has had. You couldn't name me one for starters. And then, secondly, you'll also see that they're all bottom 5 every single year he's been in the NFL. That is not the case this year with the Indianapolis Colts. I don't think he has a phenomenal right tackle, but
Jaden
he
Smith is
definitely has
ranked
a top
23rd in
16.
PFF right tackle.
Sorry?
Terrible. He's ranked 23rd. Terrible.
Okay, but it's better than what he's had as a bottom 5.
I mean, dude, either way, the guy's been inaccurate regardless where he's been.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. I'm impressed with the research and the way that you came to the conclusion that you did. It was really good. But like, if you want to fade Michael Pittman, fade him at your own risk. All I'm gonna say respectfully, like I love where Michael Pittman's going at his current
His
value.
ADP is not fadeable, but I just don't think he's the wide receiver 1. He's not going to be.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to be the wide receiver 1. He just has to pay off where he's currently being drafted. I don't care who the wide receiver 1, in my opinion, it's Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren is the wide receiver 1, and he's the QB 1 in that room because, like, you look at the quarterback situation, they're all fucking awful. He ran the Wildcat historically, and he was successful in Penn State as the Wildcat. You put Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, doesn't matter. Both of them suck camel dick. The best quarterback and tight end in that room is Tyler Warren. He's the guy you want to leave all of your drafts with because he's going to be absolutely fantastic. I love Jonathan Taylor as well this year, but where Michael Pittman's going in drafts, I have to bet on him. I have to draft him. So if he doesn't go at your turn when he comes to you, please pass on him. Like stand on business. You don't like.
No, I'm not drafting Pittman. You got him.
Okay,
Yeah,
just let me have him if he comes. There. I'll gladly take that value.
Ja'Cory Krosky merit hype is getting out of control.
Yeah, I mean, like I was in on JCM earlier. Thank you. I was in on JCM. May.
The RJ Harvey's gonna. I would have killed this draft with RJ Harvey too. I'm so mad that auto pick. I was fired up.
Hey man, it's cute. It's fucking hella cute. It was adorable. It was listen. It was one of your bests. When we argue, sometimes it's like you just say things, but like this was like really, really well researched, very well backed, and like.
Well, I like to go off the top of my head instead of reading stats like people. I can tell when I hear people read
for sure. But like what I'm saying is like anybody can read stats, but ball knowers, real ball knowers, and I'm giving you credit here. Real ball knowers are able to put together the stats, create a narrative, and deliver it. And like you always do a good job doing it, but that was your best one so far this year. Great work.
I thought that was good.
I'm
downs, baby. Downs.
Suspicious at all. No Cap Mac in the house. He says, what's up? Yo, what up? How we doing, boys? What's up, man? Michael Pittman will do better than that motherfucker, Travis Hunter, FYI. Who we talking about? Michael Midman? Oh, you're one of them, eh? No Cap. Pittman and routes will be hell yeah. Hell yeah. Talk to him, Broadster. My pushback would be he has been pressured a ton, and who he has had lining up on the left side most of the time, not much. I think Pittman is Midman, though. Hey, man, still
Colts offensive line also got worse, by the way.
What do you mean? The Colts offensive line?
Got worse than last year, yeah.
But, like, even though it got worse than it was last year, and I agree with you, Will Fry's gone, Ryan Kelly gone, both of them blocking for your favorite guy, J.J. McCarthy, in Minnesota. Don't get me wrong. I totally acknowledge that. But you also look at Will Fries. He missed a significant amount of time. So did Ryan Kelly. And the players that they got to plug in and replace him have been really good. And needless to say, even though this line has gotten worse, it's still better than any of the offensive lines Daniel Jones has had to work with in New York. No one told me it was backwards hat day. It's backwards hat day, bro.
Oh, my God, dude. Braylon Allen. Who the fuck is this guy at the fucking one spot? You're lying.
Well, I mean, I don't hate the strategy of double tapping Breece Hall and Braylon Allen. I do that a heck of a lot. Scrappy Coco is a very sharp drafter, by the way, and I just love the name. Do you know where that chat? Where's Scrappy Coco from? Somebody try to answer that.
It's a
Jesse
movie.
Stevens says, where do you all see Chubb, flex, or bench guy? I would say that he is sell now guy. That's what I'm saying. If you look at this offensive line, they are absolutely terrible. If you want to bet on Nick Chubb to fall into the end zone, I totally understand it. But for you to be able to project that is near impossible because they have one of the most difficult rushing schedules in the NFL this year. Pair that with one of the worst, if not the worst, offensive line in football this upcoming season. He's not going to be successful. What you want to invest in is the passing game. And the best way to invest in the passing game is to avoid that running back room, right? I mean, Dameon Pierce, I would rather hold on to Dameon Pierce and pick up Dameon Pierce just in case, because we know Nick Chubb is going to potentially miss time. He's like, I don't even think he's on his last leg. He doesn't have a leg, right? So ultimately, your best running back for the Houston Texans is Nico Collins, Jaden Higgins, Christian Kirk. That's about it, man. Like I mean, I'm not holding Noel pretty much anywhere, but Kirk coming off of an injury, that could be a play. So yeah, I'm avoiding that
Nick
backfield.
Chubb go for 2 TDs week 1 against the Rams.
All I'm saying is like that's just a backfield I'm avoiding.
Yeah, I
just
am too.
strategically. And if Nick Chubb does go for 2 touchdowns against the Rams,
sell
him so fucking high, like faster than just sell him. Great questions though. Shout out to Jesse. JCM is a meme now. No value left. What do you mean he's a meme, brother? Like, what do you mean?
I cannot get behind this value that is skyrocketing.
What do you mean that Little Bill is a meme? Like, we don't play that meme game up here at Big Draft Energy. We don't
Pete,
do
get
the
in
meme.
here. That's not Pete, huh?
I don't know who that Pete is.
Look what Vegas is projecting his season total yards at, and his rushing yards in game 1. I know they play the Giants, which is rough, but look at his season yards. And people are drafting him in the 6th round. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Listen, you're preaching to the choir. I
It's
love
like
him as
475.
I had an absurd amount of him around 20. Ain't no way I'm paying the pay up right now. Pittman had a spine injury and best season game with Gardner Minshew. Hell yeah. Like ultimately, people want to count out players who were injured last year. People are counting out Jordan Love. People are counting out Michael Pittman. People are counting, like, just because they were hurt last year doesn't mean that they're going to be hurt and bad again this year. So I'm going to capitalize and profit where they're fading. So I'm here for it. I'm A-okay with it.
Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, huh? Heavy QB investment, my guy.
How high are we on Pickens and Dynasty? Fucking sky high, man. Fucking sky high. What about you, Sleez?
1.11, 1.10.
Fucking sky high, man. To the moon.
Can't really be sky high because there's a lot of situations for me dynasty wise. You're always going to have CeeDee Lamb there. We don't know what's going to happen with Dak, with them getting rid of Micah. We don't know the future at quarterback. You know, Archie Manning, there's a lot of hype there that he comes in. That'd be nice as well, but I'm not like sky high, you know.
Fucking sky high. Nick Chubb is 2025 fade. Hell yeah, Peter. Shout out to you, Peter. Have we talked about how perfectly set up the Cowboys to be the Bengals of the NFC? I've heard that narrative so many times, but here's the difference, right? If you look at the way the Cincinnati Bengals were set up, they were set up based off of camaraderie, and they're set up based off of protecting their most viable and best asset. Joe Burrow, they invested in the offensive line last year. And a lot of people are going to say the offensive line struggled. No, the offensive line was pretty good, especially when we're talking about, hurries, rushes, and we're talking about just how much time he's had in the pocket to be able to deliver the strikes that he was able to deliver. So when I'm looking at Dak Prescott, the last thing we have is continuity there. Everything is interchanging. Coaching changes, offensive line changes, defensively, the whole thing is, and we're just gonna hand that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking stab you. What? I hate drafting next to you. Get away from me.
Why? Because I have Caleb Williams and Luther Burden now. Mm-hmm. Come on now. I set that up. You should read the room. Read the room. Stop interrupting me.
First share of Luther Burden all fucking year.
No, I have quite a bit. Shout out to the only reason why I draft Luther Burden is because of you. You should feel charmed. Shout out to the 170 plus people watching us on both X channels. Head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Smash a like, subscribe, please. really would help us go a really long way. And we're going to be putting out all the week 1 content this weekend, folks. So lock in, get ready to dominate with us this off season. And by the way, if you guys are not invested in the guys premium Discord and our Patreon, like, listen, you guys are investing this money to go play your fantasy football leagues, right? And if you're not, if it's a free league, this doesn't apply to you, right? But if you're investing money to go into your free league, $5, right, is an investment for you to protect that asset on a monthly basis and come away with the maximum amount of money that you could possibly do that. So between now and your fantasy football playoffs, which is early January, if we're talking about $5 a month, that's less than $60 for you to secure whatever the bag is in your league. And like, it's pretty much a freaking guarantee. Just rock with us and we'll take care of you. Like, we have raving reviews for a reason. People come here and watch us for a reason. Maybe we're not the fantasy pros. Maybe we're not Sal Vetri. Maybe we're not Mason Dodd yet. But like, they all had to start somewhere. And this is what we do. And what we do, we put the proof in the pudding, and we keep providing spectacular.
Sal Vetri got mad at me today.
What's up?
Sal Vetri got mad at me today.
Why did Sal Vetri get mad at you?
He tweeted out, "You should be picking up off the waiver wire Ollie Gordon." And I said, if fucking Ollie Gordon's on your waiver wire, you're playing in a fucking Pokemon league.
Hey man, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. Way better than Sal Vetri. Hey man, Sal Vetri's kind of the guy who influenced this entire journey. I got nothing but love for Sal. I mean, some people hate on him, but it is what it is.
No, I hate him. I just said that's just.
Yeah, no, I love Sal. I love his work. I love everything he does. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, right now, if you guys are looking at like waiver wire assets, if Mason Taylor's available there, like, and he shouldn't be in your deeper leagues, but if he happens to be there in more shallow bench league,
I got one for you.
Pick him up before week 1.
So Mason Taylor or Colston Loveland, week 1?
Mason Taylor, 100%.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Because here's the issue with Colston Loveland.
Across the middle. I do.
Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the issue with Colston Loveland. Yes, it's a very advantageous matchup, especially when you look at where the Brian Flores defense is susceptible. They're susceptible to the crossers and they're susceptible to the seams. That's where tight ends eat. That's why I was able to call Tucker Kraft tight end 1 the week he went tight end 1, right? It was one of the most blatant things that you could tell. And it is a Brian Flores tell, and is what he gives up early and often. But it is such a stacked receiving room that we don't know if it's going to be Burden. We don't know if it's going to be Odunze. We don't know if it's going to be DJ Moore. We don't know if it could very well be Cole Kmet. It could be DeAndre Swift. We don't know. It's tough to project. Yes, Colston Loveland has a great matchup.
On the Romo Odunze train too.
Yes, the upside for me, honestly, it's Caleb Williams and fuck everybody else, because like, that's the only guy I know is going to get the work. And if he gets injured, so be it. But like, at the end of the day, you look at that offense, it's stacked. It's going to be tough to project who has the better matchups, who's the alpha in the entire situation. It's going to be different on a week-to-week basis. So with that being said, like, you look at the game against that the New York Jets have against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We know, like you alluded to earlier, we know that Garrett Wilson's going to get funneled every fucking target, but he's also going to be doubled, and he's also going to.
We lost him to the Matrix. I'll carry it over. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers corners is going to be a problem for Garrett Wilson. That's not even a question. Disco. We lost him to the Matrix. He got so hyped up. He's back. There we go. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
There you go. Yep. You were so fired up, you left?
No, I got caught up in the Matrix. That was fucking freaky. I was talking, spitting my game, and
do you see the quarterback value right now? What is going on?
Yeah, I definitely see the quarterback value. Do you see the running back value right now? It is fucking depleted.
This guy's gonna hit gold. Look at his lineup. He banked on late quarterback and it hit Sauce Life. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
All right, Ray Davis it is. So going back to what I was saying, you look at that situation, Garrett Wilson is going to be dealing with one-on-one coverage with the alpha wide receiver or alpha defensive back, whether it be Jalen Ramsey, whether it be Darius Slay. And Darius Slay, I think, is a fantastic matchup for him. Joey Porter Jr. is going to be all right, right? But what that means is whoever the wide receiver 2 is going to get off coverage, and then we're going to see Mason Taylor in one-on-one coverage in a lot of situations. And in a Mike Tomlin D, historically, their biggest liability is also the tight end position. And I love Mason Taylor as a volume play. I don't know if he's going to find the end zone, but if you're in a PPR league, I love Mason Taylor this week as a tight end. I actually have him as my tight end.
You don't think Jalen Ramsey's a good tight end jammer? That's what he's known for.
No, he's a good lockdown, do whatever. So here's the coolest thing about Jalen Ramsey. He's literally done it everywhere. He's done it as like a strong halfback, most recently in like I don't count his Miami days because his Miami days was pretty bad because that team was atrocious. But you look at what he did with the Rams. He was like a halfback, defensive halfback, strong nickel, where he would come down, be the hammer, be the blitz, play and run support, lock down the slot position. Super cool. Prior to that, when he was in Jacksonville, an elite in Jacksonville, he was a shutdown corner on the field side. Like nobody, and then he would never travel. Right now, I think the way that they deploy him is all over the place. Like we might see him take snaps as a safety because they don't really have a legitimate free safety or strong safety. We're going to see him line up pretty much on the number one. I think he's going to cover the alpha every single game. And that's why they brought him in Pittsburgh, because he's just going to travel and cover the alpha. That's what they've been missing.
Not mad at that.
Yeah,
I think he is a good tight end jammer though, but I don't think Mason Taylor's earned that role.
But like he's your best cover. He's your best cover player. Who are you going to put Jalen Ramsey on if you're playing a team with two receivers and one of them happens to be a rookie tight end, Mason Taylor?
Yeah,
and the other one's Garrett Wilson, right? It only makes sense that he shadows Garrett Wilson.
Hell no, Matthew.
Yeah, should I trade Genty for Amon-Ra? So like is it a dynasty?
Not in any form. No.
Let me fucking finish. If it's a dynasty, absolutely not. If it's a redraft league, what is your current running back room and how desperate are you for a wide receiver? That's all I'm asking, because I am out on Amon-Ra St. Brown at ADP this year, but I also need to know your situation. What's your wide receiver situation? What's your running back situation? Are you trading for the sake of trading? Because if you're trying to trade Genty before the season starts for Amon-Ra St. Brown, I would say wait a little bit, because Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to fall off of a fucking cliff, and you could buy him for the low, and I think Genty's not somebody who you want to be selling for Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's just my advice. What do we have? We have Rashad White. So have you been hearing these? I have 0 tight ends, by the way. Have you been hearing these rumors? And these are some serious fucking rumors that Rodriguez is going to be taking the RB1 share snaps week 1 because he had all the RB1 touches in
I'm not buying it, but
preseason, and the Corey Krosky-Merritt shoulder situation is concerning slightly.
I'm not buying it, but
yeah.
Either way, I'm not putting a running back out there versus the Giants that many times unless it's an elite running back.
Well, I'll say this: the only thing that I'm betting on those running backs for is receptions.
Pass catching,
yeah, the only receptions player that I like there is Austin Eckler. That's the only one I'm willing to bet on as a pass catcher. Pray for Jaden Daniels, man, because like pray for him.
Oh, dude, he's fucking higher than a kite already. Look at my guy in here.
Oh, okay. Well, Squint says I'm fired up. Love these takes. I love you, Squint. You fucking beautiful beast. This is what we do, guys. We could change gears like that. We're Sleez. I know for a fact Sleez is already ready for week 1, but I've done all my week 1 research. I just got to put it together and do some fucking edits and turn it into recorded videos, which sucks. So time consuming, but it's worth it because we get to deliver and grow our community. Speaking of rumors, did you hear that when Bill Krosky works out, the machine gets stronger? Heard. Also heard that Bill Krosky can make sticks by rubbing 2 fires together. Word is Bill Krosky killed 2 stones with 1 bird. Bill Krosky was born in a log cabin that he built with his bare hands.
I told you, he's lit up. Let's go.
Oh man, I love that. I love that so much. That was way too enjoyable. Okay. I mean, we were talking about Mason Taylor. We might as well invest in Mason Taylor right now.
I mean, at least made up. I mean, this is wild though. I mean, I fucked up with the CJ Stroud pick, which should have been RJ Harvey. It looked beautiful, but at least I got T-Law to fall 20 and fucking Cam Ward to fall 25. Little makeup. You know, not too shabby. It still hurts with Stroud, but
Honestly,
to...
for going week 9 is going to hurt me.
Dude, I took CJ Stroud in round 5. Don't talk to me.
I have Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson.
I saw that start the 9.
Devonta Smith, and Mason Taylor and Rashad White, all with week 9 buys.
Yeah, you're fine. You got Ollie Gordon, him.
Yeah, honestly, Ollie Gordon's one of my most targeted. I need to get more Tank Bigsby, and I need to get more Dylan Sampson. I just want one draft where I could get all 3 of Updog's guys in one draft. Bill Krosky drugged my drink at the bar and took me home. Wow. 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 I need to stop being like Will Ferrell on Anchorman and reading all these comments. That was a good one, Poker Guts. What does Bill Cosby and a dentist have in common? They knock you up before they drill your cavity.
Oh. So
I heard that son of a bitch Bill Krosky wears a live rattlesnake as a condom.
Good.
Did I say Krosky wrong, Bill? Gotcha. You guys are lit today.
Dan's still not hopping in. I asked him to get on mine too. Dog me.
Well, listen. He's got time with his daughter right now. He's helping her with certain things, and he prioritizes that. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, man. Family always comes first, and I'll never give Dan a hard time. Dan knows he has a standing invitation whenever and wherever. So whenever you want to come on here, man, and defend your bullshit takes on AJ Dillon and Keon Coleman not being the guy, or you fading Matthew Golden and just talking. I mean, whenever you want to do that, Dan, just come on. You're more than welcome. All right. Yeah, we need to go 4 tight ends in this build. We pushed it so far. We have to go 4 tight ends in this build.
I don't even want to talk about mine right now.
I'd say, would you like to do another? So here's what we'll do. We'll do a second draft, and you can help me build my lineup.
Yeah. We got our dog appointment here with the
vet. Okay. Then get the fuck out. Why are you still here?
And then I got a draft with Andre at 7. I got to be back for that too.
Oh, so you're helping Andre with his draft?
Yeah, we're going to be in there.
So I did that entire write-up for no reason.
Yep.
Heard. I'm ready for kickoff. Hey, man, after your draft, I'd be ready for kickoff too. 28 people watching us on YouTube, 17 likes. Let's finish today strong. Smash the likes. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, man, first and foremost, 28 people watching me talk about football. That's cool. 28 people watching me tell Sleez to let me speak. That's cool. 28 people and not 28 likes. Not so cool, but I still fuck with you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. It takes 2 seconds to like, and the YouTube algorithm really picks up the stream. The higher the likes are, the more the comments are, the more involved you guys are. The more closer I am to making this fantasy football content creator dream come true. So I appreciate you guys, and I would really appreciate if you guys went and smashed the like. Oh, and vote as well. Please leave a vote. What's our votes at right now? Okay. So 80% says absolutely. Okay, so the poll for people who are listening audibly and watching us on X right now. Last Friendship Friday of the season, did we help you this offseason? The options are absolutely, terrible advice. I just got here. I'm here for the vibes. So 83% say absolutely, 0% say terrible advice. We're going to start getting some more of those now. We have 24 votes, by the way. I just got here is at 4%, and 17% I'm here for the vibes. I rock with that.
Do not take my guy.
Who's your guy?
Needed a stack piece. All right, nice.
I mean, I got Pittman and DJ. Like this is a scary quarterback room, but the values that I got him at, and I got correlation with every last one of them, is pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Would you go 3 or 4 tight ends in this build?
You got to go 4.
I got to go 4, eh? I think I need to stop at
nah, you go 3.
With Isaiah Likely, Mason Taylor, I think I need to go.
Mason Taylor's got 2 good matchups right away that could carry you to Likely, though, by week 3.
Yeah, but like Likely is going to still be a slow ramp up when he does get back, if he does get back within those weeks. So I think I should go 4. Just go for more upside. It's not suggested, it's not ideal, but in best ball, you can kind of bypass, the whole matchup situations and just make sure you maximize, the not outcome of being first. President of
Damian
the
Pierce been getting drafted a lot more.
Yeah, I've been drafting a lot of Damian Pierce. Like, if I'm talking about who has the most upside, that's somebody who I want to bet on, right? Because we've seen him as a pass catcher, we've seen him as an explosive runner. That's who I want to bet on. They need explosives, and he gives them that, and then some. I think Woody Marks is a good pass catcher. I think Dari Ogunbowale.
Dude, Kate Otten sliding because of his injury. What's the update?
He's gonna miss. He's gonna be on the pup. Miss 4 weeks.
They haven't even said he's out week 1 yet, though.
I'm pretty sure he's like pup.
Okay.
I may be wrong though. Please fact check me. Bones with the kisses. What's up, Bones? Elijah Arroyo. I was hoping for Jatavian Sanders, but I couldn't find him. Where'd he go? Oh, he went to Willie. Shocker. I'm shocked that people still take Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, Arthur Smith. You never know. But Pat Frye's been the talk of camp as their focal point of the tight end position, and people still taking Jonnu.
I know.
Last year gets them hyped up.
I know.
Dude, I was gonna say that too. Good call, poker. Is Devin Culp going to be a tertiary play?
Who?
Devin Culp,
the tight end.
No. If he goes on the pup.
So, like, here's one thing we know about Baker, and one thing that we'll continue to know about Baker. He'll hyper-focus people he trusts. So who does he trust within that lineup, and who have we seen him historically really target and hyper-focus? Well, I mean, aside from all the coach speak index on Emeka Egbuka, I think Emeka Egbuka is a smash start week 1, especially with the slot usage, especially with the alignment and the assignment. And there's just no other targets but besides him and Mike Evans. But I also think Rachaad White is a receiving option. Whatever his receptions prop is, I'm smashing the over week 1. So if I am looking at like a good tertiary play there, my tertiary play is Rachaad White. And a game that's going to have a lot of passing volume and passing opportunity. They don't bring in a third wide receiver. They don't target another tight end. What they're going to do there is they're going to have 2 running backs out at the same time, and we've seen them do that, and they did it at a very high level. By round 3, you're going to tell Sleez you're not drafting player X. No, we won't argue. We won't argue. I forgot to like, man, I'm a serial forgetter. Hey, man, better to be a serial forgetter than a serial. Yeah, good. When JCM chops onions cry. When God made the world, he said, "Let there be light." Bill Crosby said, "Say please." I had a say please moment today. I was waiting to pick up my wife, and I was in like the taxi stand area, and the guy started honking at me. I'm like, all right, if you're gonna be a fucking prick and honk at me, even though I'm in the wrong here, just because you're not polite about it, I'm gonna. And the guy's like, "What the fuck are you doing? This is a taxi stand." Of course, he sounds like Count Dracula. That was supposed to be my Middle Eastern accent. And the crazy part is I'm Middle Eastern. What the fuck are you doing? And I was like, listen, man, just be polite, say please, and I'll move. He's like, shut up, idiot. Why would I say please? I was like, because it's just basic decency. He's like, what? I don't understanding. I was like, go fuck yourself. I'm not leaving. I literally just put my hands up, stayed there, fingers up. You're gonna be a piece of shit. I'm gonna be a piece of shit too. Let's do it. Devin Culp breakout year for Tampa. He's iffy for week 1, but I haven't heard that he's ruled out yet. Okay. Rogers likes Jonnu better. Culp primarily a blocker, mid at cat. Yeah, I mean, he's not an option for me at all. If I have 150 DFS lineups, I'm not putting him in any of them. If John and Freiermuth were both sitting there around 19, I'm taking Muth 100% of the time personally. Yeah, honestly,
I'm too.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with anything that you said there. Ooh, I know who I want here.
Yeah,
I don't hear how this draft ended up. I mean, like it sounds, just by the sounds of it, sounds that like you're going through it with your 150th lineup here.
No, it's all right. The quarterback killed me. If I had RJ Harvey, this would be gold.
Yeah, RJ Harvey's home. He's on a good team.
Yeah, I know. It fucking auto picked me. Stupid.
All right, let's do this real quick so we could do another draft. Willie 86 goes JJ McCarthy, Bryce Young, Sam Darnold. He goes with a vanilla gorilla standard 3683. JJ McCarthy, Bryce Young, Sam Darnold, Ashton Genty, Derrick Henry, Chuba Hubbard, Najee Harris, Justice Hill, Brashard Smith, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Khalil Shakir. I like Rashid Shaheed, Romeo Dobbs, Trey Tucker. I'm still thinking about that super flex lineup I did yesterday, by the way, just based off of the wide receiver room that I have and the feedback that I got. I really like that lineup, man. I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of people liked it, but I love that.
Nice.
I love that. David Njoku, Jonathan Smith, Jatavian Sanders. This is A minus work, B plus work. Very solid, very balanced, great correlation across the board. This is good work. What do you think?
It's a good draft.
It's a good draft. Hell yeah. Stop yawning.
If Tyreek Hill pops, it's very scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Bad Guy's official really is a good guy. He goes 2-6-10-2. Not a good guy because I wanted Jalen Hurts and he fucked it. Read the room, brother. Read the room. Bad Guy's official is actually a fucking bad guy right now. Jalen Hurts, Drake May, CMC, Travion Henderson, little micro stack with Drake May, Isaiah Pacheco, Jordan Mason, Will Shipley, Jarquez Hunter. It's a great running back room. Puka Nacua, Matthew Golden, Jaden Higgins. Yikes. Yeah, your wide receiver room is hurting, brother. Tyler Warren, Dallas Goedert.
I like Tyler Warren a lot.
Yeah, I love the running backs. I love the quarterbacks. I love the tight ends. I hate the wide receivers after the first three.
It's rough.
That's like it's going to be hard to see you dress 3 top 10.
You should say after the first two.
Yeah, after the first two. Like it's going to be hard to see you get 3 or even 4. Obviously, you're betting on one of these guys to be your flex. You might
think Christian Kirk's going to outplay Higgins a lot.
It depends on the matchup. I think week 1 we're going to see Christian Kirk outperform him for sure. All right, let's see what you built with your 150th lineup. Congratulations, and we'll catch up with the chat.
Don't look at the Stroud ADP. I was talking.
Yeah. So F. Hold on.
D for donation.
For donation. I love that. I love that so much. CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Cam Ward, David Montgomery, Jalen Warren, Dylan Sampson. This is not a you running back room. I don't like this running back room for you. And like it's got 2 guys who I'm a stand on. I even like Tajay Spears when he comes off of the pup. Like I still think he's going to be good and give you new.
I got Bishop with Trevor, ties with Cam.
Yeah, and David Montgomery's your RB1.
Yeah, I know. There was nothing left.
I hear you.
Should be RJ Harvey.
Trust me. Nico correlated with CJ Stroud. I mean, you really wanted that. Jackson Smith and Jigba, you've been getting a lot of Ted, eh? DJ Moore, Josh Downs, Brandon Ayuk, De'Ami Brown, Tyler Lockett, Trey McBride, Darren Waller. I think you kind of fucked yourself by pushing up Trey McBride in this one.
I was trying to do something different, and then I completely lost it with Stroud. It was done.
Yeah, yeah.
If that was RJ Harvey instead of David Montgomery, I would also have Bryce Young in there instead of CJ Stroud.
Zero Fox wants a grade. I got you, buddy. He goes 3-7-7-3. Zero Fox says he wants a grade. Okay, 3-7-7-3. So let's give him a good one. He asked for it. Tony Pollard, James Conner, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyler Algier, Jerome Ford, Rico Dowdle, Damian Pierce. Yeah,
scary
it's okay.
Running back room.
Huh?
Scary.
I mean, like at the end of the day, he just needs a couple of these handcuff darts to hit, and I think he could potentially stagger. There's an avenue, but I agree. There's definitely an avenue. If James Conner stays healthy, Tony Pollard with the usage and the volume, this lineup should be fine. But I'm betting that like he put all of his investment in wide receiver. Brian Thomas Jr., Drake London, JMO, Worthy, yeah, fucking A+ wide receiver room. Tight end room is just as good. TJ Hawkinson, Tucker Kraft, Theo Johnson's whatever. I don't think you needed a third quarterback, right? Especially uncorrelated. Like, yes, he's correlated with Jerome Ford, but that's such a I think where you went wrong here is
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, it's always Rico Dowdle. Don't draft him. I would say you didn't need a third quarterback here, and you didn't need a third tight end. I would have added a couple more shots at running back.
Back.
Yeah. So I'm going to say this is a B-. The wide receiver A+, the quarterback room, just based off of construction and draft capital spent. When you spend that kind of draft capital so close, the third one doesn't really make sense, especially when these guys are high upside quarterbacks as well. I would be okay with Joe Flacco if there was correlation. So yeah, B-. What do you grade it?
I'm gonna go C. I don't think, not to be mean, I don't think that's gonna be a very good ending draft.
Heard. All right, so this is a weird one because I never go with a running back in round one ever, but we did it. So I go with a 3, 6, 7, 4 here. I got Bo Nix at an 11 pick discount, Caleb Williams at an 8 pick discount, and Daniel Jones at another 9 pick discount, I believe. Yeah. Saquon, RJ Harvey, Ollie Gordon, Ray Davis, Rashad White, Roshan Johnson, AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson, Cortland Sutton, Devonta Smith. Like, how nice would have fucking Jalen Hurts been on this team? I figured if I cornered the market and invested in every Philadelphia Eagle, people were like, "Oh, I don't want Jalen Hurts." That guy's official. Really, really bad. You needed another wide receiver there, buddy, instead of Hurts. Jacoby Myers, Michael Pittman, Luther Burden. I love my wide receiver room. Mason Taylor, Likely, Arroyo, Cole Kmet.
And you got a little Kmet. Yep.
Yeah, hi, Kmet, your mother. So correlation across the board. I just like this would have really been.
I don't think you even needed Danny Dimes either.
Well, I don't think I needed him either, but Caleb Williams is very volatile. And if we're talking about nuke weeks, Danny Dimes has the ability.
Stop it.
We've seen him drop
nuke weeks.
Nuke weeks.
All right.
25.
Well, if he doesn't do it against Miami, against the worst fucking defense in week 1, we know the nuke weeks are over.
This is true. I'm not sure how it happened, but my wide receiver room is horrible. Yuck, says Bad Guys Official, who really is a bad guy, because the reason why your wide receiver room is so horrible, Bad Guys Official, is because you took Jalen Hurts from me. So it's just a bad omen. Best ball on call. Shout out to you with the number 26 likes. Appreciate that, buddy. I got a super flex. I kind of want to get it on the main.
Go to your player exposure.
Okay. Give me a sec. Oh, you want to read this comment while I do that?
Yeah, Steelers fan, very familiar. Arthur Smith, double tight end. I already know what he's going to say. Runs the highest percentage of 2-3 tight end sets, 100%. Jono will have a rule similar to pitch Jono in Atlanta, which sucks for everyone. Avoid. Yeah, guaranteed. I agree all the way.
You want all contests or the main?
All or go main and just go Travion Henderson. I want to see your ADP you have him at, because you haven't drafted him since he's gone high.
No, I haven't. I got him more in the early 7%, and I got him at my
59.7.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So mine. And what is your Jakrowski merit at?
This is a good one.
My Travion Henderson ADP is 61.9 at 28. That's not bad.
So my ADP for Ja'Cory Kroski merit is 229.6.
With 9 shares. Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. If he pans out. Mine is 204.6 with 15 shares.
Yeah, but I'm on what?
Yeah, I know. I have way more drafts. I know. But this is the main. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I got $100 deposit. What happened?
If you max out, you get $150 from drafters.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I sent you my first Pick'em ticket yesterday. You just missed out on it.
On my phone, or where is it?
Yeah, it was in the text group chain with Dan, you and Dan. Well, like, look, I stood on business with my exposures here. BTJ, Kenneth Walker, Golden, Xavier Worthy, Braylon. I love my player exposures.
The Angel Reese? What the fuck is this?
I know it was over 0.5 points, and I smashed it. I was like, okay, well, this is free, and I'm going to pair it with my favorite lock next week. So I did.
Oh, way to tell me.
I literally sent it to you in a text.
Yeah, I know.
I said, make sure you tail this. It's free. Would love a grade. We got that one.
I have to go all the way below these picks. I can't just see seasons of NFL.
All right, we'll let Mrs. Disco call it, because like her and I haven't spent any time together this week. Mrs. Disco, can I do another draft? If so, what do you want to see? Appreciate the grade. I was stuck between 2 and 3, so definitely needed to lean into 2 more. Yep.
Oh, I'm liking some of these locks already. Let's go. The pickups are here.
Where's
Okay.
Waldo hiding from Bill Krosky? I was drafting Krosky when he was 200 HP. Same. Harvey goes off that lineup, smashes. Hell yeah, that lineup smashes regardless. Bill Krosky, mine's for Bitcoin using. Oh man. Only because it's the last Friendship Friday. So are we doing a main or a super flex live?
Oh, I'm locking this in right away. Oh, you can't QB prop with them. Okay.
I also have 9 shares of Bill Krosky Merit and growing. Shout out to Disco because I was taking him even when he was going undrafted because he hyped him up. Hell yeah, man.
Oh,
Go big
dude.
or go home. All right.
Miss Disco, I gotta get off. So you let him know. You let him know. It's either snuggle time or another draft.
She said it's the last Friendship Friday. So I mean,
all right, I gotta take the dog here like 5:15, so like 15 minutes.
All right,
I gotta holla.
super flex 9 out of 12. I'm in. Room for 2 more in the super flex. Get in. Pineapples.
Great
See you,
fucking season, boys. Friendship Friday, amazing. Get ready for the kickoff. I'll be back with Tuesday, or what are we coming back? Thursday?
Well, I'm back on Monday, but Tuesday is the inaugural stand on business.
Yep.
So if you guys are not familiar with stand on business,
What do you got on Monday?
I'm doing another drafters draft.
Oh, that's because we're not done. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Play some pickleball. See what's good.
Yeah.
Peace.
So we got our inaugural stand on business show, and the cast is going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. If you guys are not familiar with stand on business, when you hear this,
hold up. What did you just say? I'm going to need you to stand on business.
That means that you have a minute and a half to give your take and your insight because somebody called you out on your shit. All right. And I think I'll do like half the super flex and then probably go hang out with the wife. But I mean, if you guys need answers for your questions right now, I'll gladly answer anything and everything. But we're not done. Cheers, Sleez. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's everybody up to for this long? Do you Americans have a long weekend this weekend? Are you doing Xavier Worthy for the both of us? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm in the 3 slot in this draft. Honestly, Mark, Burnsy, Sky for the rebound. I saw your name there, and I'm like, oh, this guy's one of the OGs. Good to see you, buddy. Missed you. Long time no see. How's everything going? We all have Monday off, Labor Day. Okay, we got Monday off too. We here in Canada, we got Monday off as well. We're the wide receiver one. I mean, I love Xavier Worthy, but you didn't boost him for me. I was already high on Xavier Worthy. If you go back on that tape, if you go back on that stream where we were talking about it, I was up there with you. You said wide receiver 1. I said that's a lie. I said his floor is wide receiver 5, and I thought I was high, but like I'm sober. You're actually stoned. You know what I mean? All right, guys. I think I'm going to push quarterback this super flex here. Let's see how weird we could get. Shout out to Willie86. He's at the 112. Our guy Sky for rebounds at the 103. Mikey Boy, do you good to see you at the 102? Do I know anybody else in here? Nope. No. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up the schedule for week 1 in between picks, and we're going to talk about the games. We're just going to summarize them. Obviously, we're going to record them tomorrow, but yeah, we're going to talk about some week 1 stuff because Sleez is gone, and I wasn't prepared for a second draft, so we're about to get hella weird. We're about to make our pick, and then we'll start looking at the schedule. All right. Like God. We'll go Justin Jefferson here. All right, week 1. Opening kickoff Thursday. We got the Cowboys visiting the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's how I think it's going to play out. If we look at the quarterback battle, Jalen Hurts is a must start. I think Jalen Hurts is a must bet for anytime touchdown. I love him. I love both Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown for over their longest reception. I love Saquon Barkley for an anytime touchdown, and I love Saquon Barkley to also go for his longest rush. I'm not touching any of the tight ends, not starting any of the tight ends. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are both startable, but I'm not betting on either one of their props. I'd be remiss to say that I'm not interested in the CeeDee Lamb's receiving yards props. I think that's very doable. I'm going over on Dak Prescott over 0.5 interceptions. And I'm going over Javonte. And here's the thing, guys. If you're in a PPR league and you're like in desperate need for a like a flex play or an RB3 in one of your deeper leagues, I could say with confidence, if it's PPR, Javonte Williams will give you 8 to 12 fantasy football points, and sometimes that's all you need. So I'm okay with that. You sound like an Eagles fan, Disco. Come to the dark side. Listen, man, I love the Eagles passing attack this year. Don't get me wrong, and I love the Eagles to absolutely dominate. My only issue with this game is we're probably not going to see, and this is why I don't like the overs on all of the players, because we're not going to see a full 4 quarters from the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, I would also, I'll be working Sunday, Monday. Enjoy your long weekend. Make sure to draft Bill Krosky and have a great fantasy football season. Much love, bud. Hey, much love to you, brother. Can't wait to get you back into this content streets. I'll welcome you with arms wide open. I'm focusing my money on mains and DraftKings mains too. Hey, man, I like to get weird and change things up. You sound like an Eagles fan, Disco. Come to the dark side. I will not come to the dark side, but I could appreciate quality. That's high quality H2O right there. That's for sure. All right. We got the Friday game, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers. So, with no Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy's a smash play. With Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy's a smash play. Translation, Xavier Worthy's a fucking smash play. Start Xavier Worthy with confidence. He's a top 12 wide receiver for me week 1. He's going to be phenomenal and spectacular. Hopefully, the field conditions are way better than it was last year, because Jordan Love almost got fucking killed. And it really killed my fantasy football exposure to him, because I had a heck of a lot of him. Patrick Mahomes, start with confidence. Do not start Isaiah Pacheco with confidence. If you have a better option as like a flex RB3 situation, then I would lean elsewhere. I'm not confident in Isaiah Pacheco. It's a tough matchup. Okay, I'll go out and say it's a tough matchup for Marion Hampton, because this Kansas City Chiefs defense, the one strength they do have is they play shutdown run defense, like so good that against the best offensive line last year and Saquon Barkley, they shut down Saquon Barkley. So the low-hanging fruit here is Marion Hampton's receiving yards. And I know you guys don't want to bet on it, especially because the targeting isn't really there in a Greg Roman offense, but the check down equity will be there, especially with the pass rush bailing down. So him over 12.5 receiving yards is fucking free money. Smash that. Smash that all day. Lad McConkey, I'm starting with confidence. Keenan Allen, not so much. Travis Kelce, I'm starting with confidence. And I don't know who the fucking other tight end is on the other side. Could be Gadsden, could be, but I mean, not guys. If you invested in a Marion Hampton, you have to play a Marion Hampton for what it's worth, because Greg Roman offense, they run early and often. They run consistently, and they're going to run in situations where you don't want them to run, and they're going to run in situations where you want them to run. Translation is they're going to run the fuck out of the football, and you want to bet on a team that's going to run the fuck out of the football. All right. Do we keep pushing quarterback here? I believe we do. In hindsight, I would have liked to have taken Lad McConkey here, but I think we're losing that last tier of running back. And then we're dealing with, like, after Kenneth Walker, it's just Schnickel Fritz, in my opinion. We don't like Schnickel Fritz. We like that. We like that good shit. Would you trade Kenneth Walker and Golden for Harvey and Egbuka? Absolutely not. Kenneth Walker and Golden are guys who I am so fucking high on. Jack Smith, you are new to the channel, clearly, and that's okay. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Absolutely not, sir. I am so high on Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is a top 10 running back for me this season. I am so high on Matthew Golden. He's a top 15 wide receiver for me this year. What's up, JC? Disco. Good to see you, brother. So no, Jack, I'm not doing that, buddy. I'm not. And welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel, man. If Hampton's there in the third, do I grab him, Disco? Why are you asking me, Andre? You got Sleez helping you. It's still Kenneth Walker for me and Breece Hall over Marion Hampton. It's Marion Hampton over Breece Hall, but Kenneth Walker over both of them. Kenneth Walker is going to be special this year, folks. Lock in. All right. Let's look at the next matchup. We got the Arizona Cardinals versus the New Orleans Saints. Marvin Harrison Jr. is a smash start. Start him with confidence. Kyler Murray, smash start. Start him with confidence. Trey McBride's my tight end 2 on the week. Start him with confidence. It's going to be absolutely spectacular for the New Orleans Saints. I don't mind Chris Olave, especially where he's currently being drafted. I don't mind Chris Olave. Like, I think he's a good wide receiver 2 option who has immense upside. He's going to be so freaking good. Rashid Shaheed is a great flex play. I also kind of am interested in Jawan Johnson, but whenever Jawan Johnson has a great matchup, he kind of disappears. So he's one of those guys who I'm kind of like on the fringe of, and I'm avoiding the quarterback room. I think it's going to be an okay matchup for Alvin Kamara, especially PPR format where the volume is going to be there, and it's going to be a high scoring game. This is one of those games where if you're playing DFS, I would invest in a little bit of correlation here. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. God, this game is DFS gold. Like, I have already 16 DFS lineups on Owner's Box with just correlation from this game because across the board, everybody has a plus advantage. And you're like, how do you have 15 different lineups? Well, I mean, there's 3 possible running backs that could be the RB1 there in Jacksonville. So all the correlations there. It's the most advantageous matchup on the week for running backs. It's one of the most advantageous matchup on the week for wide receivers. Like Brian Thomas Jr. is gonna come out, and he's gonna come out like a fucking a man on fire. And I love that he's gonna hit the ground running week 1. He is gonna be spectacular. He's gonna show all these Travis Hunter truthers. Shout out to my guy Sleez. I hope you're still listening, motherfucker. He's gonna show all these guys that there's levels to this elite wide receiver shit, and there's a reason why he's in wide receiver 1 conversation and why he hasn't invested in guys like Travis Hunter. Shout out to my guy Sleez. You know what I mean? That's your guy, but draft your guy. Say it with your chest. If I am going to bet on the Jacksonville Jaguars situation week 1, I'm going to lean on Travis Etienne. I think Travis Etienne is going to be a fine click. I think where we're talking about sleepers in this game, you got to lean Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker. Those guys are 2 definite sleepers, especially against the secondary for the Jacksonville Jaguars that's absolutely atrocious and terrible. And then you also got to lean both tight ends. Jatavian Sanders in a smash position, and I love Brenton Strange in a smash position. And I wouldn't call both of these quarterbacks sleepers, but they're also must starts this week, especially in the super flex. That's territory you want to live in right there. Who the fuck took Trevor Lawrence? Chad Manning. Wow. I hope you step on a leg with the wrong side up, bud. And then JJ McCarthy. Like, come on, man. Okay, we kind of, the way quarterbacks are going now, we kind of need to just attack it. Dang, that's upsetting. Correlation, not happening. We almost set it up, too. We almost set it up. I saw Billy Gableman do this the other day, but not for us. Oh, Bryce Young's gone. Well, we're going to push it one more round. Let's get weird. We took Breece. All right, next game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I was telling you guys that, like, I took the Angel Reese over 0.5 points with one bet that I think is an absolute lock, and I love this bet. Anything Bijan Robinson related week 1 in terms of receptions, receiving yards, just as a pass catcher, I'm smashing the over. I'm smashing the over because if you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's essentially the same scheme, the same defense, the same everything that they had last year. And the one constant under Todd Bowles as a defensive coordinator, the one constant is the receptions and receiving yards for opposing running backs and chunk plays for wide receivers. So Drake London over his longest reception is one of my favorite bets. And Bijan Robinson, anything receiving wise, I love it over. Obviously, you can't sit Bijan, but this isn't going to be the Bijan breaks fantasy football matchup. Like, you're going to have to wait. Not this week. It's not happening this week because that run defense is very stout. But in PPR format, he's still going to give you 16 to 20 fantasy points, and I think that's his floor, which is stupid. It's absolutely stupid that Bijan's floor is that high. Drake London. This is a Drake London game. This is an Emeka Egbuka game. This is a game for Kyle Pitts. I hate to fucking say I like Kyle Pitts in this matchup. I really hate saying that I like Kyle Pitts in this matchup. And then I love Mike Evans in this matchup. As long as he's healthy, I'm going to play him in these DFS slates, and I'm going to play him in redraft format. I like Mike Evans a lot in this lineup. I don't hate Mike Evans on a weekly basis. I hate Mike Evans on a season-long situation because he's old, and I think he's going to decline and eventually die. So I'd rather not have that on my lineup. I'd rather take the gamble on the DFS situation than anything else. Oh boy, these quarterbacks are just fucking gone. Fucking gone, man. Jeez Louise. There's no way Tua falls. Too slick for you is taking Tua for sure here. Anyway, he doesn't. Steelers versus the Jets. This is an ugly game. I like Jalen Warren. I like DK Metcalf for volume. That's it. That's it. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. And then for the Jets, obviously you have to play Garrett Wilson. You have to play Breece Hall. And the one guy who I think is the most slept on player, and we alluded to this earlier, is Mason Taylor. I think Mason Taylor is a smash start. Both quarterbacks are sits for me this week, though, especially Justin Fields. I know you want the rushing upside quarterback. Those guys are going to be great, but yeah. Ooh, give me Tua. Hey, let's go. Things are coming up disco. Things are finally coming up disco. Let's go. Willie, if you take Waddle here, we are no longer friends, sir. We'll get back to the breakdowns. But yeah, that Pittsburgh game, I mean, if you want to start your defense and special teams, and you want to start your kickers, that's a good bet. That's a good game. Chris Boswell is going to be great. Both defenses are going to be phenomenal. Mason Taylor, I think in a DFS situation, he's a smash. I'm even willing to start Mason Taylor if I push tight end in my redraft league. I like Mason Taylor a lot. You guys need to pick up Mason Taylor if he's available in your waivers. Please. Because I'm telling you right now, we're going to get week 1 waiver wires right as soon as the week's done, and Mason Taylor is going to be across the board one of the number 1 targets across the board. Mason Taylor is going to be really, really good. And if I'm wrong, so be it. But my analysis leads me that direction. Somebody's going to dominate in the slot. Somebody's going to dominate in the seams. Somebody's going to dominate on the crossers. I'm betting on him. All right, Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns. Just fucking start them. Honestly, just start him. Any position, any player, start him. David Njoku is my tight end 1 on the week. He's my favorite play. If we're talking about the ultimate tertiary quarterback, Joe Flacco, this is the week, guys. This is the week for Joe Flacco. And my most owned stack right now in DFS is Joe Flacco and David Njoku. It's stupid. It's stupid how good this matchup is. Obviously, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, as long as those guys are alive and playing football, they need to be in your lineup. Joe Burrow, smash start. Love him. Chase Brown, love him. If I'm betting on which running back to bet on, it's Dylan Sampson. I'm starting Dylan Sampson as an RB2 flex play confidently. I am. And I'm probably wrong there because I think Jerome Ford as a vet is going to get more of the looks, more of the situations there. So heed with caution. I may be talking emotionally here. All right. So here's a trick, guys. Here's a trick I need you guys to know. Miami Dolphins versus Indianapolis Colts. The Miami Dolphins, their only starting defensive back that they had coming into the season is Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he didn't start with them coming into the season. Are you getting the gist of this? So whenever there's a passing attack against the Miami Dolphins, you invest in that fucking passing attack because that defense is beyond depleted. Have you guys ever watched the movie The Replacements? You know that I Will Survive. You know that one? You know that one? That Replacements shit. If you guys are not watching, I just did a little jig, little dance-a-poo. Michael Pittman, Josh Downs, Tyler Warren, to the moon. Daniel Jones, to the moon. And I even like fucking Jonathan Taylor. I think Devon Achane is going to be involved in such a way. I'm not betting against the pass attack from the other side because the implied point total is going to be there. I think Ollie Gordon could be flexible. He could be a good tertiary DFS play. Love Devon Achane, love Waddle. I'm avoiding the tight end. Two, I think, has good upside, but I don't think he's worth the pay up. If he is your QB2 in a DFS situation, that's fine. Tyreek Hill is a smash start as well. This game has got a lot of points coming. Tyler Warren's my tight end 6 on the week. Yeah. The matchup's stupid and the talent makes sense. Michael Pittman should not be on anybody's benches this week, no matter what anybody says. Michael Pittman should not be on anybody's benches this week, no matter what anybody says. And how convincing their arguments can and could be. Do not sit him for whatever reason. Fuck you, Jay Journey. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Bigfoot. Give it to me. Give it to me, bloody. Fuck you, bloody. Disco, good. Shout out to JC. Kenny Walker season, baby. Calamari. Every time I say Kyler Murray, he says calamari. He kills me. I think we need to do a duck race for the last Friendship Friday. Dude, I'm broke as a joke. Fuck you mean. A few of us pushing the QBs. Hell yeah. One more. I've never wanted Daniel Jones so bad in my entire life. Like, yes. Pushing quarterbacks might have actually worked here. It might have actually kind of worked. This is a fucking good. This is a good super flex. I had to Gino, because I know you would be hungry at your pick. Sorry, bro. It's okay, man. It's okay. That's fine. You can have Gino. Oh, we're on the clock in our Jersey League. Man, this team in this Jersey League, guys, I'm going to win 2 years in a row. All right. Tagging me. You're on the clock. Yeah, I'm live on stream too, bitch. All right. Let's look at our queue. All right. We'll take it's okay. This draft is coming down to an end. It's bittersweet because I've been putting on a fucking clinic, a master class in fantasy football. So it's kicker and defense time. And I hate leagues with kickers and defenses. Oh, wow. That worked out. Sweet. We are done at quarterback. We got Penix, Tua, Daniel Jones, and Aaron Rodgers. That's fine. But we also have Josh Jacobs, Breece Hall, Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas Jr., Ladd McConkey, Jalen Waddle. Hell yeah. Banana bread. Hell yeah. All right, back to our analysis. Waddle yours. Thank you, sir. Hey, babe, do we have banana bread? All right, Raiders, Patriots. Yes, the Patriots defense sucked against pretty much every position last year. This is not that year. I think Brock Bowers is a must start. I think Ashton Genty you have to start, but I don't think this is going to be the game that you want. Like for all you Ashton Genty stands, I don't think you're going to really get that like Ashton Genty experience. I do think he's going to give you top 15 RB numbers, top 10 even. Like that's his ceiling. But that's about it. That's where it starts and stops there. Like even a super flex, I don't like Geno this week, man. I really don't. On the Patriots side, yeah, I'm going Demario Douglas. Hell yeah. If you know, you know. Demario Douglas, hell yeah. Banana bread, hell yeah. Drake May, love him. Travion Henderson to the moon. I even think that like if you need that flex spot and you got a couple injuries, Ramondre Stevenson's worth a flex because the rushing production is going to be there. The bubble screen equity is going to be there, especially in PPR format. Give me all those guys. Stephon Diggs, I think you have to start him since you have him and you've invested that draft capital. But he's not somebody I'm really excited about and talking about. And I will also say this Patriots defense, start him. Sent for duck race. You fucking madman. You're a fucking madman. All right, let's see. He did, in fact, send money for a duck race. Okay. All right. Well, shout out to KM. Shout out to KM. We're doing a duck race. All right. So what we're gonna do is hashtag. If you guys want to enter, this is how you guys enter the giveaway. What are we giving away? We're giving away an opportunity for you to win $500,000. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's not an exaggeration. All you got to do is draft a fantasy football lineup. And then we're going to put Fly Eagles 39 as the way to enter because this was funded by one of our community members. And I'm always absolutely grateful and absolutely, just it's just incredible how you guys are so generous, honestly. And it's like you don't even want the ticket for you doing that for the community, and I think that's really cool. So Fly Eagles 39 or just Fly Eagles. Bones is entered with Cry Eagles. I respect it. Way to stand on business, sir. All right. Tank Bigsby. Samson gone already? All right. This is 2 drafts in a row where I'm throwing that. Oh, Corey Russo. Yeah, I remember you from X. What's up, buddy? Corey from X. Quick question. Draft is tonight. I'm likely to be in position to get CeeDee Lamb, Jefferson, or McCaffrey, half PPR league, 10-team draft. How would you rank the 3? If it's half PPR, it's CMC, then Justin Jefferson, then CeeDee Lamb for me. That's how I would rank it. Prioritize the rushing equity, especially the rushing equity and touchdown equity that you get from Christian McCaffrey. I'm willing to bet on Christian McCaffrey in half PPR. You don't listen. Playing these drafts and leagues safe is a good way for you to just be okay and not win the championship. To win the championship, you have to take the gamble. And I know that his injury is a bit of a concern in a gamble, but you want to target the high upside. And he's RB1 every single year he's healthy. So you have to ride with CMC. Doesn't matter the format. So especially since it's half PPR, the lean is so much easier. Like it's 99 and the other 2 share the last 1%. It's 99% CMC for me. I hope that answers your question. Good luck with your draft tonight, brother. WCam. Yeah, Fly Eagles like this. Mikey Boyd's enter Fly Eagles. Mark Burns enter Fly Eagles. Roni Baloney Fly Eagles. Good call. Good call to you too, James. James, where are you, man? You do all this chatting on Sleez's show. You don't chat on my show, man. Where are you? You're my friend. I introduced you to him. Be my friend. I'm kidding. Draft weekend, love it. Hey, man. I love that everybody's locked into the draft. My last one's tomorrow. That's the big one. Oh, let's go back to these breakdowns. Fly Eagles, let's go. Hi, what's up, Jerry? Enter the giveaway, brother. I like CMC too because I like the wide receivers available in the second round more than RBs. Thank you again. Here's the thing, man. Like I had a guy who, the guy who donated his ticket today, he said that his redraft league, like 99% of the redraft leagues, doesn't matter if it's PPR, doesn't matter if it's half PPR or standard. Everybody is going to draft running backs early and often. So he had the 101. He's like, do I take Chase here? I said no. He said, because he told me that his league historically is just really, 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 really aggressive with the running back. So that means for a fact you're going to get good wide receiver value in round 2. For a fact, right? So just make your bet on the elite running back who's if you have one of those running backs who's in the elite tier, the elite 4, and it's Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey, that's the elite 4. Nobody else is in the elite 4. If you have access to one of those, especially in a non-PPR format, half PPR, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Banana bread. Hell yeah. Love banana bread. So there's that. And yeah, he took Bijan with the 101 instead of Jamar Chase because everybody in the mother's taking Jamar Chase at the 101. And then in round 2, with his last pick in round 2, he got Nico Collins. And that's why he's donating, because he's very, very happy with his results. He had a sick draft. He had a very sick draft. Like A+. James is laughing. I had the Eagles with the Cowboys still having Parsons. It's going to be a blowout. Yeah. Fly Eagles. Jerry's entered the giveaway. So, guys, if you guys want a chance to win $500,000, all you got to do is draft a fantasy football lineup before the season kicks off, and it is an actual fantasy football draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? $500,000. That will be donated tonight. All you have to do is come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. There's 300 plus people over on X. Come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Just ask yourself, why not you, right? Because like a lot of people have won these random giveaways, these random tournaments, these random contests. Why not you, right? You deserve it. So come over here. What Devin did, enter the giveaway by putting hashtag Fly Eagles. This is our last Friendship Friday of the season. And we've done Friendship Friday for 3 years in a row now. And I'm gonna miss Friendship Friday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss Friendship Friday, but like we might do Friendship Saturdays. We're definitely doing our Saturday streams where we go through every single game, pretty much the way I laid it up. But we talk about in more like concise analysis, looking at the spreads, the betting lines, you name it, blah 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 blah. Poker Guts has entered the giveaway. What's up, Dev? Good to see you, brother. Have friends. I mean, what's up? What's up, Friendship Friday? All right, let's go back to breaking down the schedule. Giants versus Washington Commanders. Fudge. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I like both Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatterbo. I'm okay with either one of them. I'm A-okay with either one of them. This is a very advantageous matchup. Malik Neighbors, I think, is a smash start no matter what. Like, he's in that elite tier where you have to start him. Jaden Daniels is going to have a rough outing. Terry McLaurin, I'm not dealing with. Debo Samuel is going to need to get involved in those fabricated touches. Austin Eckler, not interested. That's it. Do you not stream every day during the season? No. So during the season, we're going to put like our favorite, like our waiver wire videos. This is pre-recorded. We're going to be putting out our like start sit for every position, looking at every game and going through every single position. And then we're going to be putting out our most advantageous like matchups per statistical category for your betting lines. And then we're going to do live before Thursday. We're going to do hopefully a stand on business every Tuesday. And then we're going to do our live on Saturday and then live before kickoff. And we're going to do the morning here. And yeah, should be fun. Giants upset preseason momentum carries them into bigger week one upset. Player props. Oh yeah, like I already got my player props. Titans Broncos. Only player I'm starting confidently on the Titans is Tony Pollard. If you look at Calvin Ridley, he's the only receiving option. And if you look at the other side, it's fucking him, the guy, the most terrifying defensive back we've seen in a really long time. This guy's better than Darrelle Revis ever was. This guy's insane. So I'm not starting Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley, like, sure, I'll flex him, but I'm not expecting more than 5 fantasy points from him. Against the spread. Oh, man, everything. You name it. We got the spread. We got the over-under. We got money lines. We got player props. We got anytime touchdowns. You're taking Denver over 7.5. I'll tell you what I will take. I will take Denver over kicking points. Their kicker to hit over his kicking points. And I'll take Bo Nix over his completions. And I'll take R.G. Harvey over his rushing yards. And I'll take Evan Ingram over his receptions. This is what I'm taking. Like, I got it all laid out for you. I'm more of a player prop guy than like betting lines. Betting lines is fucking boring. You don't really get a good sweat out of that. That's where the fix really comes in. Oh, we're on the clock again. I find it very interesting that everybody and their mother is like bypassing Xavier Legette and going straight to Jalen Coker, and I think that's a mistake. The team had to be confident with both of those receivers as a secondary option to let a veteran like Adam Thielen go. And like, say what you want about the age, but a veteran presence like that, especially a good person, that goes a really, really long way in a roster. and in the locker room. So they had to be confident in their abilities. Love it. Love the Harvey prop. He will finish the game off. Hell yeah. Like Tony Pollard, I'll start him in fantasy football, but I'm not betting on any of his lines. I don't like his lines. One of my favorite props for Tennessee Titans is Cam Ward over 0.5 interceptions. That is a gimme. This guy is Jameis Winston 2.0. And like, it's great for wide receivers. It's great for fantasy football. It's phenomenal for fantasy football. All right, Tajay Spears. Let's see if any sucker takes Joe Mixon here. Okay, moving on. San Francisco versus Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker is a top 5 running back for me this matchup, guys. Start with confidence, start with happiness, start with joy, start with passion. Jackson Smith and Jigba is a top 15, top 16 wide receiver. I think Ricky Pearsall is like one of those guys where if you have him, you kind of have to start him, but it's not a great matchup. But if you look at like George Kittle, tight end 4 on the week, CMC, RB4 on the week. Yeah, it's a great matchup. Both quarterbacks I'm not betting on. I'm not betting on Cooper Kupp either, but I do like historically, if you guys look at Cooper Kupp week 1 matchups, he always puts up like 15, 16 receptions when he plays in the week 1 matchups. And I don't think that's going to change. So like he might be one of those like best tertiary plays in DFS. And if he is on your lineup, start him. And then the moment he smashes this week, just sell him. And you guys remember, you heard it here first. Cooper Kupp is going to go fucking nuclear week 1. So start with confidence. Start at the flex. But then sell so high. Sell like obnoxiously high. Everybody's going to be like, it's the Cooper Kupp revenge tour. There's only one revenge tour this year, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Patrick Mahomes revenge tour. I am so fucking giddy about the Patrick Mahomes revenge tour. The last thing I need is Patrick Mahomes to fucking pop his calf the same way Jordan Love did in Brazil. Do we know how the field conditions are looking in Brazil? Just cancel the game if there's like one slip in the warm-ups. Just cancel the game. Can't believe his INT line is only at 0.5. I got it a week and a half ago. I don't know what it's at now, though. I got it a week and a half ago. We are so ahead of the fucking curve. It's stupid. All right, Detroit Lions versus Green Bay Packers. Game is in Green Bay. So one of my favorite waiver wire acquisitions that I made was between last night and this morning, and that is the Green Bay Packers defense and special teams. Taylor Decker may be out. I don't know if he's been lifted off the PUP list potentially. I don't know. But we know Zeitler's gone. I think Rutledge is going to be okay, but he's not going to be Rutledge. And Ranknow's retired. The center replacing Ragnow's okay. I'll say this. I like Laporta over his receptions, and I like starting Laporta. I like Matthew Golden for anytime touchdown. I love Josh Jacobs in this matchup. I love Jahmyr Gibbs in this matchup. I like Tucker Kraft in this matchup. I like Jordan Love in this matchup. The rest of the players, I'm saying just be cautious. The JMO truthers, the Amon St. Brown truthers. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be tough. Like, they're going to be okay. They're going to be startable. You kind of have to. They're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. But yeah, Green Bay is just going to dominate. Yeah. All right, the last game of the 4:25 hour, we got the Houston Texans coming into the Los Angeles Rams, and you guys will realize that the implied point total on this one does not replicate the shootout that we anticipate it's going to be, and it's not going to be a shootout. Shout out to Andrew Erickson when he came on our show. Even though I wasn't like very aware, I remember him saying that like one of his favorite unders is this Houston and Rams game because both offensive lines are fucking terrible and both front sevens are fucking gonna get after it. So obviously you have to start Nico. Obviously you have to start Puka and Devontae Adams. But I think that's where the obvious has to stop. I think a sneaky player that I like a lot, and I said this yesterday on my live stream, I think because the tight end has such an advantageous matchup for the Houston Texans, where it's the sleeves, the crossers, the under routes. That doesn't go to Dalton Schultz, in my opinion, based off of this offense and how, they matriculate the ball down the field. I think those targets and those opportunities are actually going to go to Christian Kirk, and I think Christian Kirk is a viable flex play this week. Jaden Higgins is a sit for me, unfortunately, but I think Kirk is in PPR format. If we're talking about volume, like whatever his receptions is right now, I think he smashes that. I believe his line when I got it was at 2.5. Can anybody tell me what Christian Kirk's line is at right now? Because I think that's one of the best lines in football this week. I'm over on Tampa Bay and Atlanta. What's the implied point total now? Last I saw was at 46.5, 47.5. That's too high for me to bet on the over. That's too high. I'm not anticipating a lot of touchdowns there, for what it's worth. I'm betting on all the field goals, though. McLaughlin. Young Wei Ku. Those guys smash the over. I am getting so canceled. It's okay. Don't worry. I am Brown. I'm allowed to do this. It's okay. I'm rooting for Luke Lachey. Who that? That's like a deep cut. I love when people bring deep, like the deepest cuts ever. 3.5 Kirk. Yeah, I'm smashing the over. They actually bumped that up by 1. I got it at 2.5. 3.5, still smashing. I got him projected for over 6. And Sleez is going to be pissed that I'm giving you guys all the secret sauce because this is supposed to be for our Patreon or our Discord. But I mean, like, only 23 of you are watching on YouTube. So 24 of you are watching on YouTube. And if you guys know why people really like me is because we hit these fucking props at a very high rate. Oh yeah, who is going to be hitting like 3 or 4 field goal? Koo is going to be hitting like 3 or 4 field goal. RB has great red zone. Yeah, 100%. James is laughing. Former Iowa Hawkeyes tight end. I like the other guy, and he fucking dummied a defensive tackle, and I forgot his name. Spooner. Spew. All right, let's look up his name. Houston. And I think this is the year he takes over. Like, because it's Kate Stover. Like, I don't even have to fucking Google it anymore. It's Stover. I love him. He's a phenomenal blocker. I think he's going to get on the field as a phenomenal blocker, and he might spike a week or two. So, do not, by any means, do not pick him up in your waiver wires. Don't do that. Who yeah, LOL. Who yeah. Shout out to you guys. You guys still rocking with us. You guys enjoy these? For the viewers, not kidding you, Disco hits props like crazy. Please sign up for the Discord. It's so cheap. I mean, hey, if you like free money. Well, it's not free. It's $5. $5 USD. All right. Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills Sunday Night Football. We're on the clock. We'll come back to that. Yeah, we're going to take Milrow. Here. The reason why I like Milrow in best ball is I know for a fact, just based off of the coach speak index and the usage that we saw in the preseason, that they have designed like formations and designed usage for him to come in and to get that usage. So in best ball, especially a super flex league, he's the ultimate no-brainer click, in my opinion. I love him so much. Do we take a Sky Moore click here? Because, yeah, this is a weird draft. Yeah. D for donation. All right, so this is what we ended up with our draft. We got Michael Penix. We inserted the Penix, indubitably. Tua Tagovailoa, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and Jalen Milrow. We went with 5 quarterbacks because we pushed the position. Josh Jacobs, Breece Hall, Tank Bigsby, Ollie Gordon. Ooh. Tajay Spears, Roshan Johnson. I like this running back room a lot. Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas Jr., Ladd McConkey, Jalen Waddle, Xavier Legette, Sky Moore. Hell yeah. I'm very confident with my first 4 wide receivers to always be, a top 10, top 15 easily. Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert, Jatavian Sanders. I mean, it's a lot of upside, but a lot of risk there as well. When Words gets out, your Discord's going to blow. You know what I need to do? I need to show off more of our pick'em tickets. I need to show off more of the pick'em tickets that we hit. If you guys want to tail any of our bets, Use promo code DISCO on Drafters Fantasy to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Because if you guys hit 8 props, it's 100x. 7 is like 65x. 6 is 35x. 5 is 20x. 4 is 10x. 3 is 6x. 2 props is 3x. Hell yeah. All right, Liv, did you send me the list? Town of Duck Race. Oh, let's preview the rest of the 2 games. Okay. So Ravens versus Buffalo Bills. This will give the wife enough time to send the email. I'm just gonna open up the email right now. My mind's telling me no. Are we singing R. Kelly right now? Hell yeah. But my body's telling me. Sorry, I'm done. I'm so sorry. Hey, say what you want about R. Kelly. That song is a banger. Still. All right. I can't wait to get like me singing R. Kelly clipped. All right, this is set up. So for the guys who are here for the duck race, we'll just do the duck race first. He didn't pee on me? Hell yeah, he didn't pee on me. I'm all right. All right, so the names on the list is Bones, Willie, Mikey Boy, Mark Burns, Rony Baloney, Terry Rice, Jerry, Devin, and Poker Guts. Once again, guys, if you do not contact me tonight, don't expect this to be sent to you if you reach out tomorrow. Best way to contact me is on X. If you cannot contact me on X via DM because I'm not following you back, then just like at me, like type like, hey man, I won, at me, and then be like, can you follow me back so we could do the ticket? I'll be like, hell yeah. Banana bread. Love it. All right, 69 seconds, guys. You know the drill. Back. Let's go. Shout out to our guy Cam for the duck race today. We are giving away literally an opportunity of $500,000 here, guys. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing the Lord's work. And you know what? Shout out to this beautiful man, Cam, for donating this, man. All right. And then after this, we'll preview the rest of the stuff tomorrow. So stay tuned to our videos. Make sure you guys turn the bell notifications on. We're doing our start sits for all the positions. Yeah. Mike Rob said at me, bro. At me, bro. At me. Yeah. Mike Rob. Like is that like the Mike Rob, the fullback? Because God, I like that guy, man. I like that guy a lot. Marky. Mark. Who finished second? Rony Baloney finished second. Mark Burns, Sky for rebound. Contact me tonight or we're reshuffling this on Monday. That's how it works. All right, guys. I'm going to go hang out with the wife. We did 2 drafts tonight. It's been a slice, guys. Happy last Friendship Friday. I love you guys. Thank you so much for making this dream come true. Marky Mark. Yeah, just shoot me a DM. I know you got me on Discord and I know you got me on Twitter. Just shoot me a DM. We'll get you your tickets, okay? I'll just actually send the request to drafters right now. But guys, congrats, bro. Make sure you share if you win 500K. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You guys think that I do a 24-hour draft-a-thon for charity and not want to give back? Come on, man. Come on, man. Close race. It was a close race. Thanks, Disco. Thank you. Guys, appreciate you guys. Please turn those bell notifications on. We're going to be pumping out a heck of a lot of video content. Listen, we're changing gears. We're gone from like redraft advice, best ball advice. We're gone from that. Like we're going to do a couple best ball lives just, for the vibes and whatnot. But right now it's all how do we fucking use what we have currently in our roster and out there on the waiver wire to fucking dominate and just absolutely shit on our league mates. Like the goal is right now to create chili dogs, shit on our league mates' chests and fuck it. We're doing chili dogs. Okay, that's a little aggressive. But like that's the energy I want you guys to have approaching this fucking season because we're gonna dominate. It's a little weird. All right. It's a little weird. Gear down. Gear down. Just chill out. Have a good weekend, guys. Happy long weekend. Guys, be safe on the long weekend, please. 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 Do I have my outro? We got the outro. Okay. Bye.